They have a lot of good players. And it'll be very interesting to see how they match up with this Oklahoma City team defensively and offensively. Because when you look at these two teams, these are teams who lead the league in pace. I mean, they are the two fastest teams remaining in the playoffs to this point. It's not even close. Like all playoffs long, these teams have won by running track meets. That's how they do it. And they also just create havoc on the defensive end. And they also have stars. Like when you go matchup by matchup in this series, first of all, SGA and Tyrese Halliburton is going to be a superstar matchup that the NBA never knew it needed. Because you're finally going to get somebody who has a similar build, similar skill set to SGA. That's going to be very even because SGA and Halliburton are pretty much the same size. SGA is going to have to work a little bit harder for his baskets because in the Minnesota series, they weren't able to guard him that well. In the Denver series, there really wasn't anybody that could guard SGA like that, especially not in the Memphis series. But then you've got Jalen Williams, Andrew Nembhard. That's going to be an interesting matchup as well. Lou Dort, Aaron Nesmith, very elite defenders, very, very important roles that they have to play in this series. Those two guys have to be good. And Aaron Nesmith and Lou Dort, they can catch fire from the three-point line at any moment. And then you've also got Chet Holmgren, Pascal Siakam. That's the matchup to circle right there. I think that matchup is the most important in the entire series. Because if Chet can lock up Pascal Siakam, this series is going to look very different for the Pacers if they can't get any scoring from Pascal Siakam. But I think Siakam's going to figure it out. But then Hartenstein and Turner, the two defensive anchors down low, that's going to be an interesting matchup. I mean, oh my goodness, man. I mean, this series is just going to be so good. Like, it's going to be so good, man. Like, these teams are more even than you really think. Like, it's just the coaching styles are very similar. The way they play, it's just going to be awesome. And then now you've got two teams that haven't won a championship in their respective cities. The Pacers have never won a championship, an NBA championship. The Thunder, as the Thunder, have never won an NBA championship. This is the Pacers' first time in the finals since 2000. I wasn't even born. The Thunder make the finals for the first time since 2012. I mean, this is box office. I know this is small market teams, but I honestly don't think we could have asked for a better finals. And I think it's going to be dead even. I think this finals goes 7 games. Now, I think the Thunder are going to pull it out because they do have the best player in this series, in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And he is going to get his. He's going to get mismatches at times, but I think the Pacers are going to have to do a lot of different things. They're going to have to throw a lot of ball pressure on him full court. They're going to have to throw a bunch of different defenders on him, maybe put Obi Toppin on him for a little bit, put Nesmith on him for a little bit, Halliburton, mix it up. But I think the Pacers have a little bit more size than the Thunder do because the Pacers, they have guys like Thomas Bryant and Tony Bradley that can really come in and just help take some pressure off of Miles Turner and Siakam defensively. I think, and also Thomas Bryant has shown he can be a decent three-point shooter. I never thought I would say that in my life about Thomas Bryant. I remember when he was at IU, he was strictly a post player. But I guess in today's NBA, you got to have a three-point shot. But this is going to be just a very fun series because, I mean, the thing I'm looking at really is the X factors, the sleeping X factors in this series. Which player is going to step up? And I think for the Pacers, it's going to be Thomas Bryant. He's a like I just said, he brings energy on the defensive end. He can block shots. He can stretch the floor. He can be a good option to just have some spark off the bench. But then for the Thunder, this is going to be an obvious one. Alex Caruso has to be the man in this series. I mean, he's had 5 games with 3+ steals in this playoffs. I mean, and he also has championship experience. He has just shown all playoffs long, you don't want to mess with him. And I'll be curious to see what they do with Caruso. How much do they put him on Halliburton? You got to throw some different looks at Halliburton as well. But, I mean, man, like, if we're talking like game by game, I think the Pacers are going to win game 1. I think it's going to be an all-time game 1. I think Halliburton and the Pacers are going to be down late in the fourth quarter, and they're going to come back and win. Game 2, I think the Thunder are going to come off that loss, and they're going to destroy the Pacers in game 2. Now it's going to be 1-1 going into game 3. And I think the Thunder are going to win game 3 of this series. And then the Pacers are going to absolutely destroy the Thunder in game 4. So you're going to go back to game 5 with a 2-2 series. Oh, man. I think the Thunder are going to take game 5, and it's going to go game 6 where the Pacers take it. And then game 7, the Thunder are going to win the NBA championship for the first time in the Thunder's franchise history. I know they've won as the Sonics before, but the Thunder's franchise history. SGA is going to win finals MVP, and it's going to be a great run by the Pacers, but I'm expecting an all-time classic in the NBA finals. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm expecting.
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me nice. I'm from another world, baby, yeah. Broadway paradise. They think I'm way too cold, cause I put my